everybody, I just wanted to bring you another Monday moment. As you know, our association is an island-wide association and we gather churches north and south and from all parts of this island. Dublin is such a strategic city in our island and we want to pray that more churches will be planted in Dublin. But Dublin has had a prominent part to play in our association, stretching all the way back to the legendary Pastor Hugh D. Brown, who was pastor of Grosvenor Road Baptist Church and who played such a prominent role in what used to be our Baptist Union of Ireland. The current pastor of Grosvenor Road Baptist Church is Ed Neill. Here's a little chat I had with Ed just a few weeks ago. He mentions two things in this. One is the possibility of the churches going back into lockdown, and as you know, the churches in the south are now all back online once again. And secondly, he mentions church planting in Blackrock, and we're so looking forward to welcoming Blackrock Community Baptist Church as part of our association of churches in our council meeting in just a few weeks' time. So here's my short conversation with Ed. It reminds me of what the Apostle Paul says in 2 Thessalonians 3 verse 1. As for other matters, brothers and sisters, pray for us that the message of the Lord may spread rapidly and be honoured just as it was with you. May God bless you as you serve Him this week. Well, I've come to Dublin on this lovely sunny afternoon and we're sitting in a park here and I am with Ed Neill, and Ed has been the pastor of Grosvenor Road Baptist Church in Dublin for about 7 years or so. So Ed, would you just like to tell us just a little bit about the church in Grosvenor Road?
Yeah, very blessed to serve there. It's a very active congregation, every age, background, nationality, so a real spectrum of believers in the church, and a sort of a long history, which is slightly daunting to pastor in a church like that, but we're just a really normal church.
And you're trying to plant a new church out in the Blackrock area. Tell us a little bit about that.
So it actually happened January a year ago, so January 2019, and it's been a real joy, really standing on its own 2 feet and growing, seeing new people join them, both believers and unbelievers, and beginning to think about how to help them be even more independent. They're sort of operating independently, but practically how to help them do that as well.
We've all struggled in our churches through lockdown. I know you've been back for a few weeks, but maybe facing the prospect of more lockdown here in Dublin?
Yeah, news is going to come out tomorrow whether or not we have to go back online, which I'll be absolutely gutted about. It has been so significant for us to get back and meet physically in the past couple of months, and has been a huge benefit for us spiritually, and I'm concerned if we go back online, but if we do, we will trust the Lord with that and strive to continue to pastor and encourage people.
Yeah. Well, just want to encourage the churches of our association, Ed, to be praying and thinking about your work in Dublin in months to come. So just finally, just tell us a little bit about your family.
Yeah, family are great. I have a 11-year-old boy, 9-year-old girl, and an 8-year-old son, and then my wife Miriam. Miriam is from the UK, but has committed her life to serve here in Ireland, which is wonderful. And kids are at a great age, and I think in God's grace have some interest in spiritual things. It's a blessing, real blessing to have them.
Good to talk to you, Ed, and we want to wish you God's blessing in Grosvenor Road Baptist Church in times to come. God bless you.